What is up, guys? Good evening. Sorry for being late, but can't really help whatever happened. So I'm here now. PSG have already scored Warren Zaire Emery, and I believe Barcelona has already scored Inigo Martinez. So we're on the way. Mike, what's wrong with the mic? Check my audio. It's saying it's okay. The mixer saying it's all right. Yeah. Yeah, it's saying it's okay at the moment. Love the stream yesterday. I know it was fantastic, wasn't it? Honorable mention, an honorable mention to the lovely internet service provider. How idiotic the YouTubers are. They are literally started making videos of Amarim going to set up back three and can defeat City. It's hilarious. Well, I don't want to speak for other people, but what happened? Internet. Nothing happened. Was awake, was ready to go. Internet wasn't. It's as simple as that, really. Sometimes, you know what? It's the simplest things that you can't do anything about. Atletico Madrid have scored. I believe that is Nahuel Molina. God, how crap are both these teams? Oh, ricochet right into Molina. Can't do anything about that. Falls right in his way. Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. Great strike, opposite end, straight for Molina. Can't do anything about that. City and Madrid both lost. That is there. Yeah, didn't watch those games, right? We were gonna watch Liverpool game. The City game, I did watch the highlights because of Amarim. Um, from what I can tell, City could have scored a bunch of goals in the first half, but Sporting Lisbon played really well in the second half. And apparently, on the balance of play, Sporting should have won the game. So, I think the right team won, but apparently, it would have been a lot closer. Robo Blonde missed a penalty. Bro, what did I tell you guys about getting gassed? This is exactly what they did in Haaland's first season. Oh, he's gonna score 50 league goals. He's gonna break the record. He's gonna be these many goals in no time. It is 1-1, by the way, confirmed. And then even this season, they were like, "Oh, he's back to his great start. This, that, and the other." And now he scored like one goal in 5 matches. Like people just don't understand that it a lot of scoring happens in purple patches, right? Only Salah basically. What is this? This ref is the perfect ref for this match, especially for Atletico Madrid. These Atletico Madrid players try to move to him. No, they're just gonna get a yellow. Um, yeah, lovely block there by the Atletico player. Interesting looking jersey. This Atletico Madrid jersey is. I wouldn't know how to describe what color it is. It looks like a light pea green, maybe. Very interesting looking color. Madrid really is in crisis, bro. I'll tell you what, man. Shouldn't have bought him. I'll say it now and I'll say it again. Just wasted way too much money on him. They say it's free, but then there's like a signing bonus, like he's an NFL player. Could have easily bought 4 5 players. Could have easily got a backup right back. They had to play Vasquez again, right at right back. Hey man, Madrid's success is their own downfall sometimes. What can you do? Zaghi doesn't rate Arsenal, Bastoni, Barella, Thuram, and Dimarco on the bench. No way. Oh, why is. Wait 1 minute. Why is this guy at in Paris? They just showed Marco Verratti at Paris. I'm pretty sure he left and he's joined Qatar or something. Are they thoughts on Gyökeres? Milan isn't even that good. Isn't even that good, but here's the funny thing, right? Milan gave a good game to Liverpool, even, didn't they? They were like leading for a while and stuff. See, at the end of the day, anyone can beat anybody in a European match. You know, people gave us so much shit because we drew with this team, that team, and the other. Like, but at the end of the day, like I believe today, Aston Villa lost to Bruges. So up until yesterday, Aston Villa were on top of the table with 3 for 3, and then they lose to Bruges today. Who saw that coming? By the way, City have lost 3 games in the last week, and Aston Villa has lost back-to-back games. Who could have seen that coming? No one. The truth of the matter is that it's all purple patches. Very rarely does like a team go on a consistent run. Very rarely does a player score throughout the season. Um, and I think Man City is reaching their purple patch of bad form. To be fair, they were even the games before they lost, they were winning like 1-0, 2-1. They're looking quite mortal right now. I've heard a lot of people use that word, mortal. Man City is looking very mortal right now. I don't know. I'd have to agree a little, but Vasquez got cooked by Leo and Theo. Yeah, but that's not surprising, is it? At the end of the day, and I know Real Madrid fans would disagree with me happily. Lucas Vasquez is not a right back. He was a right winger that's been converted, much like Antonio Valencia was many years ago. And I hate this word that nowadays football fans always use, which is, oh, but he can play in that position. I'm like, you know what? Against the elite, you can't do that. How well did Guardiola play yesterday against Sporting Lisbon? Not very good, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken, he gave one of the penalties. Uh, Josco Guardiola doesn't do much when the teams are good. Even if City win, he's not very effective when the teams are really good on the other side. Oh, PSG just gave the ball back. Griezmann, 2 on 3. Oh, that was a terrible pass by Antoine Griezmann. Oh, Griezmann. How crap was that? 100 million tag, 27 euro, maybe gonna end up in Saudi after Sporting. Nah, dude. You know why I don't think I don't. You know why I don't think so? Oh well, Sporting might buy him because I mean Saudi might buy him because they have the money, but I don't think he's gonna go there. Um, thoughts on Victor Gyökeres? Seems to be United bound. That's all I'll say. Ooh, got nutmegged. Didn't see that lovely block there by the Atletico Madrid player. The thing I'm very reluctant to say anything about Gyökeres because here's the thing, right? And this is why I keep saying this. If anyone has watched my channel for a while, ooh, ball goes over, crazy attempt there by wait, one was that the kid we were looking for, Joao Neves, right? Joao Neves goes over, very awkward angle. Another awkward bounce. A lot of awkward bounces going on here. Um, The reason I'm, yeah, sorry, I was saying, if you watch the channel for a while, you know that I rate the championship very highly. And I know people find it really stupid and funny because there's no sexy names there, but whatever, I don't really care. Victor Gyökeres played for Derby County 2 years ago, right? When Derby County was doing all right, nothing special, but he was doing well, Sporting Lisbon picked him up. And now suddenly he's such a hot property. But here's the funny thing to me. And by the way, Premier League teams do buy a lot of championship players if they play well. I can give you some recent examples like Jude Bellingham. Well, he went straight to Dortmund, but from the championship. Fabio Carvalho, who went to Liverpool and then obviously now signed with Brentford. Who else? Who else? Ollie Watkins was signed from Brentford. Neil Boppe was signed from Brentford. Jared Bowen was signed from Hull. By the way, all these are at the time the team never got promoted, so they won the championship the year these players left there. The list goes on and on and on, especially with attackers. So we buy a lot of we buy the championship is always the thing is I know I'm going on a bit of a ramble, but I'm trying to really like think of what to say. Um, the thing is that we don't really appreciate the championship, even though it's the second division for England, and a lot of other leagues understand what it is. I'll give you a really good example in just a moment, but yeah, I don't really understand it. Like now, Victor Gyökeres won't go for anything less than 70 million 1 year. 1 year now, obviously, 2 years into Sporting is most likely he will leave next year. I believe he has told Sporting Lisbon that he wants to go next year no matter what. So it'll be 2 years in Sporting. Sadly, he's worth 70 million. 1 year off from the championship, 2 years off by the time he leaves. And you wonder why don't we actually rate the championship more, even though we get so many players from the championship? Because it's such a waste. Because I've been hearing now Arsenal wanting Gyökeres. Like this is before we were interested in Amorim and all this, like last year and stuff like that, when we were still looking for a new manager and stuff. And we were hearing Chelsea should get Gyökeres, Arsenal should get Gyökeres. So I was just thinking to myself, this is really stupid, right? Like because if they just back the talent when the talent was moving, they would save at least half their money. Now, this could actually affect us, right? This could actually happen to us because tomorrow if we buy Modric, it'll be like, oh wow, he spent 70 million on Hoyland and 30 million on Xerxes and then spent another 70 million on Gyökeres when he could have got it for half the price at Derby. It's a great point. That's a great point. It would happen to us too. Um, but I don't know. The goals were beautifully taken. Penalties were good. He seems to be on fire right now. I believe he's the top scorer in the Portuguese league. Good player. 27. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get him, but at the same time, what Red Star scored? Oh, that was a beautiful goal by Red Star. Interesting. Red Star Belgrade. Just realized that man is a black man. It's a tough place to play football if you're not white. That's all I'll say. Not being too racist. I've heard some interesting things about Red Star Belgrade. So it's 1-1 at the Barcelona game as well. Um, Sorry, I went on a rant there. Let's read what I don't agree with that. The very top teams that need him here. There's many. Guardiola was their best player. Yeah, but the price tag's too high for 27 years old. Reason why Arsenal backed up maybe Real. Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Look how well Arsenal needed that guy. They were willing to spend 80, 90 million on Modric last season until Chelsea was willing to spend more. Ooh! Oh, clearance. You know what? This game's not as terrible as I thought it would be. Um, and look at how much Arsenal are suffering right now, Biko. Look how much they're suffering right now. They're toothless up in front. They have no clinicality. Havertz's goals have stopped coming, and now you hear everyone in Arsenal going, "Oh, we needed an out and out striker." Here's the thing, now hindsight's a beautiful thing. When you ask people, do they need a striker before, they're like, nah, we got this guy. This guy's playing really well here. Then when he's not playing really well, they were like, our biggest mistake was we should have gone for an out and out striker. It's always one of those things where you just change as you feel like it, because you don't want to, you don't want to be stubborn, or you don't want to show people that you're being negative. You know, then you just become negative later. Griezmann says looking lovely today. Too good to be ignored by big teams. Yeah, well, apparently he is going to go no matter what. Amarim publicly said he won't buy Gyökeres at United. I thought he publicly said he won't buy any sporting players in January. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said, Jayesh, because they were asking him something about taking some players with him when he goes there. And he says, out of respect, I will not buy anyone in January, which was a very interesting statement. It's almost like he told Ineos that he needs players in January, which I'm not complaining. I think I actually agree. I think he does need players in January. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it now. I think he said, I'm pretty sure he said January. I'd have to go back and watch the interview again. But an interviewer definitely asked him if you're going to bring players with him, and he said, we won't bring him in January. Look at this guy, this shithouse, this donkey. Uh, Something about his face. He has a very unlikable face. I'm not saying that because he's Argentinian. Really does have an unlikable face. Football teams are going to pay for him. There's a lot of teams that need a striker, that's for sure. I think only Madrid can buy him, as Bayern already have Kane. Yeah, but Kane's also 32. And if they want to get rid of Kane, they will. Because I think Kane's also going to finish in England no matter what. Championship tests a lot of things. Exactly. Like, the number of players that are currently Premier League mainstays that were bought in from championship teams are a lot. You'd be very surprised how many there are. Very, very surprised. Because we are living in the era where teams pay 100 million for players like Mudrik. That's a good point, actually. He makes Anthony look like a steal, no? He really does. Cousin from the UK, my cousin from UK always tells me that they usually go to watch championship games stadium rather than PL. Apparently, the atmosphere, because it's in most of the stadiums are the old ones, so the atmosphere is different, Zakaria. Which, as I believe I've said many times on the channel here, one of the things I'm going to be very sad about is when they finally stop playing at what do you call it? What is the Everton ground? Oh, what's happening to me now? Uh, what's wrong with me? It's not Fratton Park. Fratton Park is Portsmouth. What's happened? Ooh, what a move! What a move by. I don't want to say nice things about this guy. Good move by Snake in the Grass. Gallagher wins the ball though. What's happening to me? Why have I forgotten? Why have I forgotten what's the ground for Everton? My God. Anyway, my point is that grounds like that, as soon as they get demolished, the atmosphere is very, very different. And I think a lot of the Luton is the best example, right? Look at the atmosphere Luton had. It was like 7,000-8,000 at the Kenny. The people's houses were on the on the outside of the stadium walls. Literally, there were steps to go over people's houses to get into the ground. Now they have this new ground, which, of course, for the growth of your own club and for the money and all is a great thing. But you definitely lose atmosphere here. It's undeniable. Just because you fit more people in there, no, doesn't mean the atmosphere is the same. Oh, this is annoying. I'm going to have to look at what the Everton ground's called. Goodison Park. Thank you. So what's wrong with me? Seriously, Fratton Park. So so yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Zakaria, actually, because believe a lot of the championship grounds are still the old ones, like QPR is Loftus Road, Watford is Vicarage Road, um, Ipswich came up, right? Cartman Road, I believe it's called Cartman Road or Carter Road or something like that. Um, what else? Fratton Park, Portsmouth. Middlesbrough, Riverside Stadium. Sunderland, the Stadium of Light. Look at me, PL knowledge. By the way, ooh, that reminds me. Carrick and Rooney both. No, well, we normally do it when the games are going on, but Carrick and Rooney both won their championship matches yesterday, midweek. Championship still going on. Europe or no Europe, the championship still going on. And yes, Carrick won 4-1, I believe. And I believe Rooney's Plymouth Argyle won 1-0. So some more good news all around the grounds for the whole United people. Still nil-nil at the Arsenal game. Let's see the lineup. Sommer, Pavard, De Vrij, Bissek, Dumfries, Fratesi, Chalanoglu, Zelinski, Damian, Taremi, Martinez. Havertz, Trossard, Martinelli, Merino, Partey, Saka, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, David Raya. Well, Arsenal have put out a decently strength team. Still 1-1 here at Barcelona and Red Star Belgrade. Mavumpa scored 27 minutes. Martinez scored at 13. 0-0 at Bayern and Benfica. Is our boy playing? Of course he is. Alvaro Carreras is playing. 1-1 year. 0-0 Stuttgart, Atlanta. 0-0 Red Bull, Feyenoord. Ooh, Brest is leading right now. Looks like they're going back on top of the table. I guess, unless it's a goal difference issue. Fernandez scored. Eddie Milson Fernandez, to be exact. Oh, he just scored a minute ago. And Shakhtar beat Young Boys. And I believe Brugge beat Aston Villa. Vanaken with a penalty. Wow. They needed a penalty to beat them, but they won. Wish I could play Sunday League in UK. Yeah, apparently it's quite violent, dude. In the sense of physically. So I don't know how those people like have jobs and do that, based on what I've heard. There are games going on in England right now. Blackburn Stoke, Coventry Derby, Millwall Leeds losing. Yes. Preston Sunderland, Luton Cardiff. EFL Trophy Northern Group E, Blackpool taking on the Liverpool under 21s. 86 minutes. Interesting. My God, there's so much football going on in England. EFL Trophy Northern Group. Update. Middlesbrough are 8th at the moment. And Plymouth Argyle are just above the relegation zone. In fairness to Rooney, he is one win away from being 12th. He's 3 points away from 12th. 4 points away from 10th. So gap's not that big. Can easily go up the table there. A lot of people like lower tier games. There are many clubs which are old as you know, but on lower tier, but as local family. Exactly. Gerard Martin keeps him on side. Shanks is a United fan. Who's a United fan? Ah, your cousin's a United fan. Yeah, but it's also if you are in the local area and you don't live in Manchester, right? Also, I hear a lot of people do that. when they can't afford to go to Manchester, they don't have the time. They watch the championship games from the area they're based in. We paid 85 million for Fidget. Still was worth it compared to Mudrick. Hello Abhijit. Yeah, he said he won't buy anyone from Sporting Jan as they deserve to win the league there. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get anyone in. I honestly, I don't think we were gonna get anyone in Jan, but we can always hope. We'll not go for them in Jan. When Maguire was built in championship, don't forget, guys, Hull City, right? One of this, one of them was Hull, I believe. Nice thumbnail, Boel Crapico. Merseyside. My cousin goes to watch Colchester United, and I don't know such a team is there. Good, yeah, they're in the third tier. They're in League Two. Colchester United. Yeah. Riverside Stadium, Middlesbrough. Nothing beats the NRM Stadium. Hello, JK. God, I really enjoy this referee. This referee really, has a good grip on the game. Craven Cottage better than the neighbors. Oh yeah, I mean Craven Cottage is definitely an older ground, right? If you compare it, Craven Cottage is older than Griffin Park, which is the G Tech Community Stadium of Brentford. No, wait, one is it? I think it is. Yeah, it's older than the obviously older than the Spurs and Arsenal Stadium. I'm pretty sure it's older than Stamford Bridge as well. Oh, what was that? No pen check there. So yeah. Plus, it has those old pillars, those old school pillars that you did see even in the Luton Stadium, the Kenilworth Road Stadium. Saw those giant pillars that are going through the stadium here and there. Of course, recently Fulham has renovated a bit of the stadium, haven't they? They have a new modern side. Couple of seasons ago, you could see the scaffolding because it was going on as the season went. Yeah, the ball is just yo-yoing between PSG and Atletico Madrid. Game's getting feisty now. You need a great pressing left wing back. Good luck with that, dude. Because I don't see us buying anyone in Jan. Slap on the so-called experts for explaining the back three setup. I already answered that one, Shanks. Yeah, I mean, listen, we predicted it, didn't we? We knew that was going to happen. I spent a lot of time. I spent a lot of time saying that that's what's going to happen, and I avoided most of it. I saw only one video. Bro, catch up. Middlesbrough 8th or 10th, I think. Yeah, they are. They're 8th. Amarim even hinted he won't play back three in interview. Well, Zakaria, we discussed that even actually. We just didn't see how is that possible. But I read somewhere today that he might just force these players to play a 3-4-3. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, Barcelona scored again off the post. Wow, off the post. You hate those goals if it happens to you, but when it happens for you, it's wonderful because it's almost to a point where the goalkeeper can't do anything about it. Excuse me. And the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. The ball literally bounced off the pole, goes behind him, and there's someone with a follow through run. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, so yeah, so I didn't think he was going to play a back three either, Zakaria, to answer your question. I just didn't see how is it possible. But you know what? I'll say it then. I said it then and I'll say it now. If he can get us playing back three by Jan 15th and we are winning games, great. Let's see what formation he plays. Slap on so-called express back three setup. See, they have to explain it, dude. They have to explain it, right? Because a lot of people will not know or watch the Portuguese league. The explaining part I understand. It's the videos that go, this is how he's gonna set up United. This is how he's gonna make United great again. This is how he can unlock this player. And I'm like, bro, I mean, if all those things happen, great. But I'm not exactly holding my breath. Ruben won because of high press. I'll be married with him. Those old stadiums have a different environment. Exactly. It's history, right? That's what it is at the end of the day. It is, no matter what has happened, time has come and gone, but the stadium has stayed. And that's exactly why I don't want Old Trafford to be demolished. It's the same thing. I am Anfield. It's the same thing. Even if I'm not mistaken, even Chelsea has that issue now. Chelsea can't really expand anymore. They can't, like, they actually physically can't expand their stadium anymore because there's not a lot of space around it. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, the PSG player gets there. Vitinha collects, good spin out, driving run, lot of space. No one's chasing him. Premature tackle there by somebody. Hakimi couldn't get there. Vitinha did all that work and the ball just went out. Like old people, Nathan. What do you mean? I'll be a CA by then. The Baldwin 4 role, man, it's so inspiring. Nicely done for Norton. If he turns Anthony into a left wing back, he's my head coach for 5 years. Don't care what anyone says. Half time, you're at whatever the name of this ground is, because nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. Anyway, 1-2 at Barcelona, 0-0 at Inter, Arsenal, 0-0 by Benfica, 0-0 at Stuttgart, Atlanta. Salzburg are leading Feyenoord and Brest is still leading Slavia Praha. Oh wait, Inter scored. Inter scored apparently. Penalty in favor of them, Inter Milan. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Yes, he can play all the positions from the bench. Yeah, do you know Bolden? I don't. Inter won a pen and scored. Yeah. I'm not really going to, complain about Arsenal losing. So we'll take it. Can Amarin do it? I don't know what you're talking about, Ruchi. If you're gonna tell me, if you're gonna ask me, can he make them great again? I'm going to avoid that question. There's about 50 videos that that explain that. I'm just going to avoid all of them. Can Amarim do it? See, as a United fan, you want to say yes, right? But at the end of the day, it's very possible that the job might be too big for him. It just is. It's just very possible. Left wing by Anthony might be game over for everyone. Hello, Abhishek. I went from Mumbai Football Arena in 2018. Mumbai Arena, though not all, has the same vibe. Interesting. Excuse me. So, can he do it? It's going to be a task. It really is going to be a task, Rachid. If I'm being very honest with you, it is. Like, even ETH seemed great at Ajax. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? The the whole crux, the whole problem with EDH at the end of the day was that he at the end of the day he just didn't play the style of football we thought he was going to come and play, and his excuse was we don't have the players to play Ajax style of football. But then you can easily push back and go Eric Ten Hag. You spend 600-700 million and literally played 0 days your style of game. You got rid of legends who actually played well under in the club, all under the guise of we are going to play a different style, and we never played that different style. See, for me, as someone who loves David De Gea and to a certain extent Cristiano Ronaldo, I can very easily take everything personally what he did, the way he ruined these people's careers before they left. I could easily do that. And I don't think anyone would even blame me for it. But I also realize that it's been 10 years since we have won a league title. It's getting to the point where we will try anything to see if we succeed. And the thing with EDH is he just never played his style. Now, from what I've been told, from what I've read, and I've not read any tactical stuff, I've read like fan based stuff. He will apparently want to enforce the 3-4-3 as soon as possible. Now, what does that mean? What is soon as possible? I wish I could answer that question. I really wish I could because I'm genuinely trying to think what is as soon as possible. And I honestly cannot think of an answer. It was a great finish by Zaire Emery, by the way. Great finish. Fake shots the first time. I don't know how he was so open, man. Wow. Great finish there. Yeah, so I don't really if Amarim can start playing as a 3-4-3, the first thing is all the United fans are just gonna hate Eric Ten Hag even more. Because they will feel like, you know, what are your excuses? Right, Amarim's coming and playing 3-4-3, whether he has the players or not. And we don't have the players to play 3-4-3, by the way. Let's get one thing very clear. Whether we play it or not, no, we don't have the players for it for sure. And if we do play it, everyone has to just shut the fuck up because, pardon my French, but it's true because, ooh, Denzel Dumfries off the post in the Arsenal game. The Trivela shot looks like everyone's trying to do those these days. Um, yeah, so can he do it? The hope is there. Um, Ten Hag did seem great at Ajax, and to be fair to Ten Hag, he did win 2 trophies in 2 consecutive years, something only Jose Mourinho has managed to do since, or only Jose Mourinho has managed to do in the last 10 years. Mourinho handball, that's a little harsh. Shalanoglu took the penalty. Basically, at on the spot of halftime as well. So we can hope, Richie. We can hope is the simple answer. Nathan hiding the sticker or the bottle because he ain't paid for promotion. It's just water, dude. Just water. I wish I was that sharp to realize I did that. First season will be a test for Amarim. See, every season is going to be a test for him, Shanks, because as far as I am concerned, he every single this could be a real conspiracy theory, but every single coach after Jose Mourinho has been a battle of attrition, which basically means you're going season by season. There's no guarantee you're going to make it to the next season. So, and I think the fan base patience also is wearing down greatly, greatly. That's also a problem. Oh my God. Feyenoord conceded from a play from the back. The goalkeeper basically rolled the ball out. Yep, the goalkeeper rolled the ball out. It went past one Feyenoord player. Oh, it went past the Feyenoord player. Cross comes in from the left hand side. Cut back and cross. Open goal. And Brest. Woo! That was a beautiful volley by Edemilson Fernandez. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Brest back on top. Top of the table. Only thing ETH used to do was press conference and choose. Second season we'll qualify for CL and third season he'll be fired. Like I said, yeah, it's going to be tough. That's for sure. This is the cycle of United's manager. This will be repeated for another 10. Our U team is cooking some team 5-0. What team is this? They scored 10 3 4 days back. They're unbeaten since last season, I guess. Manchester United, Northern Group F, second behind Doncaster. Interesting. Very interesting. Carrier's off to bed. 40 plus 4, 36 goal difference is crazy. We're cooking, dude. We're cooking in every division except we're cooking in every division except the senior men's, which is kind of really sad, but also very true. Good night, Shanks. Thank you for joining. Chat tomorrow for the big game. The undefeated Manchester United show up to Old Trafford and they play the mighty PAOK Athens. You know, I used to pray for times like this, and tomorrow we get some. That's all I can say about that. Really used to pray for times like this. Manchester United women's team in the Women's Super League are currently fourth place. Yep, 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 yep. And if they win, they will be in third place. They are one game behind Brighton right now. Brighton and Man City have both played 6 games. Man City are top of the table with 16. Manchester United have a game in hand and they are currently 11. So, oh, some games have already started. Wow, the games are all starting at different times a little bit. So, Brest has already started. Bayern Benfica has already started. Stuttgart and Atlanta, people are just walking out. Barcelona, Red Star, and Paris Athletic, people are just warming up on the pitch right now. So, yeah, currently. Oh, but you know what's the funny thing? Chelsea women's team is second with one game in hand. So they are probably going to win. If they win their game, they'll go above Man City. But they have a plus 17 goal difference. Chelsea's women's team. Sonia Bonpastor, the legend Leon player, legend Leon coach is now coaching Chelsea. Fourth with game in hand and unbeaten. Oh yes, unbeaten as well. Yes. What is it? 3 wins, 2 draws. We'll take it. We'll take it. Undefeated. One thing under ETH is made our youth system more settled and ruthless. Can I say something, Zakaria? I was listening to. I don't know if it was a clip from Goldbridge or it was a clip from someone. I don't remember who. And you know what he said? He said something that I didn't necessarily disagree with, but I also don't think it is as great a deal as he made it sound. So he basically said that um, Eric Ten Hag did well to promote the youth. And in my head, I'm thinking he's only promoted Garnacho and Mainu. Like, so he was basically saying, oh, he did really well with the youth. He's promoted more youth than everyone. And I was going back, right? I was going back because I had to think about it. I don't know who Moyes promoted was, but yeah, I don't know who Moyes promoted basically. Um, I believe Van Hal promoted. I want to say I want to say Van Hal promoted Cameron Borthwick Jackson and Adnan Januzaj. Um, that's two. I want to say those are the two he promoted. Definitely is Januzaj. Uh, Mourinho, I believe Mourinho promoted McSaucy. Uh, I want to say it was just McSauce. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was just McSauce. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer promoted um, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer promoted Brandon Williams and Mason Greenwood. I'm pretty sure those are the two. And Ralph. Oh wait. Oh no, that's Ragnick. Ragnick promoted Anthony Elanga, which is way better than Anthony. Really sad. Really sad, but he promoted Anthony Elanga. Uh, and Ten Hag promoted Garnacho and Menu. I don't understand. It's just two. A lot of them promoted two. Okay, the quality might be different, but a lot of them promoted two players. I don't understand this whole he gave promotion to the youth more than anyone. I mean, Ari Amas has been sitting on the bench there when we have no left back for over a year. He sold Alvaro Fernandez. Don't get it at all. But yeah, I heard that. Inter Milan B team beating Arsenal's first team. Well, you know what? Inter Milan's a pragmatic. I don't wouldn't go as the B team, dude. Who they have? They had Devray, Brasek, Dumfries, Chalanoglu, Fratesi, Zelensky. Isn't that most of their first team? Martinez and Taremi up front. Who's sitting on the bench? Oh, Bastoni didn't play, right? Bastoni, Thuram. Who else? I think two other players didn't play, right? Fair enough. Marcus was Van Hal, wasn't it? Wait. Yes, Marcus was Van Hal. So Van Hal has actually promoted the most, hasn't he? Borthwick Jackson, Marcus Rashford, and Adnan Januzaj, right? Or was Januzaj a Moyes player? I can't remember now. I feel like Adnan Januzaj was a Van Hal player. I don't know why. So technically, and when I mean promote, I don't mean giving them their first cap. I mean actually giving them game time, just for the record. Um, I feel like Van Hal actually promoted most of the youth. Um, don't quite get it, honestly. That Mata free kick was PSG. Damn, I still remember that. By the way, Maresca also says Sancho's lazy in training. LOL. Bro, you know what? I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, but the way Ten Hag got shit for something that is historically a fact, like he was the only person to have said it, it's just stupid. Because this problem started with Pep in the youth academy days. This was a problem. Yeah, when before that's why Pep didn't want him. That's why Pep didn't extend his contract and promote him up to the first team. His attitude's always been shit. I don't know how many teams and coaches have to say it. But you know what? If Maresca's also said it, all he's done is made Eric Ten Hag look good. Even though right now it's very fashionable to talk shit about Ten Hag. Hello, Mohammed. Man, your new manager schooled us yesterday. Yeah, but it's taken him 2 3 years to perfect that formation and that style, Mohammed. You know, and it's a style that Pep doesn't really face a lot in the Prem. You know, so especially in the second half, he definitely schooled you all. But let's see what happens, man. It's not about being negative or positive. It's more like let's see what happens. 446 passes completed by PSG, 120 by Atletico Madrid. Oh, Atletico are happy with the point today, clearly. Because this season I believe Diego Simeone was actually playing a lot more attacking. Well, not today. Not today. Soloth is warming up. By the way, can I say something? He like we were it's so funny, we were actually talking about like championship strikers and low level strikers in England and they don't get the respect. Alexander Soloth was a Crystal Palace reject. How do you like that? He's now playing in the Champions League. It's weird how life works. Very weird. Plays like Inter Milan, yeah. Well, don't Inter Milan play like what are they playing right now? They're playing a 3-5-2 today, right? I believe he plays a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1 from whatever little I read because I refuse to read about it. Um, yeah. Kangin Lee is getting ready, I think. Yep, Kangin Lee is getting ready for Paris Saint-Germain. Amram was asked at that was his best moment. He said no, his best moment was when City beat us final and the fans gave standing ovation, and that increased my faith in this club. Exactly, dude. And believe me, when he loses, he's gonna get that same. He's gonna get that same support from the United fan base. Trust me, because you can say whatever you want about us. You can say ETH in, ETH out, bro. Those people were singing for Moyes when Moyes came back to the ground as a coach. People were singing people were singing a song, dude, to the point where he turned to the Stretford End and gave them a nice clap and said thank you. You know, That's one thing I'm not really worried about, especially in the stadium itself. He's going to get a lot of support. You have to say our match going fans are very supportive that way for sure. He still plays like Crystal Palace reject though. But yeah, but here's the thing, right, Mohammed? Crystal Palace reject is one of those things where people would not expect someone to play at Atletico Madrid, right? But that's what I'm trying to say. The quality, even though if it doesn't work in the Premier League, it can work somewhere else. Didn't Sörloth score like a bunch of goals last season? What was that? But that was for Sociedad, I guess. Julian is a City reject. Well, he's not a City reject, dude. I think he won. He literally won everything at Man City. Honestly, think about it, right? Instead of playing behind Haaland, playing in out of position, trying to negotiate for Haaland just because Haaland scores goals, you can't just sit and ruin your career, dude. Listen, this is exactly what Gabriel Jesus did, right? Because as Kun Aguero got older, it was more and more guaranteed. Ooh, that was squared so well there. Completely fluffed the shot, the PSG player. Uh, he was the heir apparent, right? Like when Aguero was injured, they were like, "Wow, this kid Pep got a good kid to replace him." Not the best save there. Not the best save there at all. Near post net by Dembus. Yes, bro. I know it's a joke. No. I know it's a joke, but a lot of like in the sense you could actually say he is a reject though, because in the sense he should have just stayed there, right? Why did he leave? He could have won more trophies. There's no guarantee he's going to win trophies in Atletico Madrid. The only guarantee I see him at Atletico Madrid was he's going to start. Atalanta scored, and yes, it can only be one man. No surprises for the guests here. Speaking of rejects, Leicester City reject. Well, no, I guess they just sold him to get the money, didn't they? Wasn't a reject move in this case. Ademola Lookman. He was a Fulham reject, though. That's how Leicester got him. He was a Fulham reject, Ademola Lookman. I believe it's Everton. He went from Everton to Fulham, I think, and then went to Leicester. Look at him. From the Championship to the Champions League. And he's scoring a goal. Don't forget his Europa League hat trick, which was insane. Uh, that's why Atlanta are a hat trick against the then undefeated Bayer Leverkusen. I'm pretty sure Bayer Leverkusen was undefeated at the time. From the Championship to the Champions League. Lever scores 3-1. Fulham reject Lookman. Yep. And I think before that he was at Everton. Don't quote me though. So yeah, it's interesting. Julian's not a City reject, Abhijit. Yes. You know what? I admire it because if Atletico Madrid win nothing, his move to Atletico would have been pointless because he still would have got game time here. Let's see this goal from Barcelona. Cross comes in, misses the goalkeeper's hand. Unlucky. Unlucky. Great poaching goal by Lewandowski. Unlucky. But even if it touches his hand, right, there's no guarantee. When the ball gets fizzed like that, there's no guarantee the ball's going to go anywhere when you touch your hand to it like that, because the ball could literally just go to another player and he can tap it in. Because the players are falling back to try and block that cross. God, I have to really get used to these late nights. Don't you think Atletico should move on from Simeone? See, the thing is, see, the I look at it like this, right? I don't like Simeone, so the simple answer would definitely be yes. But in reality, if you really think about it, Atletico Madrid are not really going to challenge Barcelona and Real Madrid unless Barcelona and Real Madrid themselves they collapse, right? So They replaced Simeone for what? They don't have the budget of a Madrid or Barcelona. They don't have the players to already beat them. So, like, replace Simeone, let's say, get a better style, right? Like today, I just read PSG has four times the passes, right? But replace him for what? Like, what do you get from it? Ooh, punched out. Skied it. Kunde 2 assists. Rafinha for one. Atletico also spends quite huge amounts of money every year. Yeah, but even if they do, like in comparison to Barcelona and Real Madrid, do they? That's oh my god, that was an absolutely terrible shot if you see the aerial view. Absolutely terrible by Hakimi. Absolutely fluffed. So what is the point? Like what do you sell Simeone for? Let's see this again. So Kunde got back to back assists just now. Oh my god, the goalkeeper didn't even move from outside the box, just placed in by Rafinha. Koke coming on. Gallagher looks hurt. Oh, excuse me. Koke coming on, Reinildo coming on, and a third player coming on. I can't make out though. Ooh. Took a straight shot to the rib. Oh, this shit house is going, thank God. Rodrigo De Paul's going. Riquelme is coming on. And Reinildo. So Javi Galan's coming off for Reinildo. Koke is coming on for De Paul and Simeone is coming off for Riquelme. Oh my god, I just noticed this Giuliano Simeone looks like so much like Giovanni and his dad, especially when they were younger. He looks, him and Giovanni Simeone actually look super the same. Haircut, face, everything. Giovanni Simeone is obviously Diego Simeone's older son. He plays in Italy, but I'm not sure which. Is it Napoli or Atlanta? I'm not sure, but he plays in Italy. He's literally the highest paid manager. Yeah, but Mohammed, what I'm trying to say is they sell him, right? They get rid of him. I'm not saying anything about that. What is the difference though? Atletico Madrid under any manager is probably going to finish third. So why would they get rid of a manager that actually has control over the club? Imagine if they get a new manager and the club goes nuts, the players go nuts, there's no control. What happens? See, in a way, no, Diego Simeone being bigger than the players, no, is a very good thing for the functionality of Atletico Madrid as a club. Tomorrow they get a new manager and he has no stroke, he has no pull. It could be a problem. Simeone is like Sir Alex for Atletico, yeah, minus all the titles. No, but yes, that is a very good. That is in a weird way a very good example. Also, you have to realize the management or the ownership or whatever you'd call it. The fact that they gave Simeone the kind of money where he's the highest paid manager in the world is because he does have that control over the players. He does have that control over everyone. He is bigger than the players. Player power will not exist. They will be sold. They will be gotten rid of. And that's what you pay him for. Because the chances of Atletico Madrid finishing above Barcelona and Real Madrid, i.e., winning the league, are 20% at best. Is that Riquelme's son of Barca's Riquelme? No, I don't believe so, no. Well, technically, that Riquelme is most famous at Boca Juniors. Juan Roman Riquelme. I believe he played at Inter Milan, even, didn't he? Juan Roman Riquelme. Can't be. He's only 46. There's no way his son is that old. Cross comes in, cleared out very easily. 46. He's the current president of Boca Juniors. Oh, I didn't know that. Damn. He's the current president of Boca Juniors. So, he was at Barcelona for 3 years, but he barely played any games. Then he went to Villarreal. Then he went to Boca Juniors again. Then he played 7 years at Boca Juniors. So he's played 7 and 6, 13 years at Boca Juniors. And he played one season at Argentinos Juniors. I've never heard of that team at all, but okay. It's one of 8 Argentine first division teams that won the Copa Libertadores. The Continental Trophy was won in the club's first entry to the contest in 1985. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, it's called the Maradona Stadium, Argentina Juniors. Interesting. Yeah, so oh, he didn't play for Inter Milan. Sorry, he played for Barcelona and Villarreal and Boca Juniors. Sebastian Riquelme. He currently plays for Akasuso. He's 28 years old. My God. Riquelme literally had a child at 18 years old. He has a son that's 28 years old and he's 46. Oh, yeah, we got Atletico Madrid 2-1. Oh, hospital pass. Shit pass. That could have put the game to bed because Simeone was just sit back now completely. Oh, 2-1. All that work, pointless. Akasuso. Just third division of the Argentine Football League system. Okay, so his son is basically crap. Sorry, that's not his son, that's his brother. That's even more crazier. His brother is 18 years younger than him. Apologies. No, so that's not his son basically. His brother's 18 years younger than him. That's crazy. It's not his son, it's his brother. Yeah, I read it wrong. Do you play fantasy like Dream 11 or no, but no. Just top of the table of my little mini league. That's it. I almost put one in the top corner. Summer saved. Ooh, it's getting feisty. Ooh, let's actually see the scores. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so the scores are as follows: Brest still beating Sparta Praha 1-0. Bayern Benfica still 0-0. Wait, Atletico Madrid have a chance here. Red Star Belgrade 1, Barcelona 4, Salzburg 2, Feyenoord 0. Salzburg scored a second goal again, Konate, same goal scorer. Inter Arsenal at 65 minutes is still 1-0 to Inter. 1-1 at this game, PSG Atletico Madrid, and 1-0 at Atlanta Stuttgart. The goal that separates them, Ademola Lukman. And Demirovic has come on for Denis Undav. So Stuttgart have become even more compromised now because lost their star striker. Fabian Ruiz is coming on. Kang In Lee is coming on for Asensio and Joao Neves. Kubarsi got kicked in the face, has a cut. That's welcome to Yugoslavia. Welcome to Serbia. Mittelstadt, left back of Stuttgart's pretty good player. One out, one to look for. Didn't he play a lot of games in the Euros? Mittelstadt, him and David Raum, I think, were exchanging duties, right? Dembele has been fouled. Absolutely got absolutely got taken out by Reinildo. Surely, if he got kicked in the face, that will be a red card, isn't it, Jayesh? Yes, he started left wing back for them. God, this 1 hour later is all the difference in the world. Genuinely, such a big difference. By now, I'd already be in bed. Still another 20 minutes of this game to go. Wasn't really intentional. Ah, fair enough then. Dono mensch corner. Bro, this why is Atletico playing like the way of the old days, dude? I heard that Atletico have become more attacking since last year. What is this? That was a good opportunity to go 2-on-1 though. They at least got a shot on target. Who knows? Terrible pass there by the forwards to each other. Oh my god, he barely pushed him. The guy just went to the ground. Flying throw in for Athletic. 70 minutes up. Oh, great interception there by Atletico Madrid. 30% possession, Atletico Madrid. 186 passes completed, 579 passes completed by Paris Saint Germain. 78% accuracy by Atletico Madrid, 93 accuracy by PSG. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Luis Enrique is looking very frustrated here. I don't know what he was expecting because this is how they play. Cut back, cross by Vitinha, back post. Battery Bacola. Oh, he tried to be too cute there. He tried to be too cute there. What's up, Farhan? Nothing much, dude. Nothing much. Just chilling. Just chilling. Well, actually, not going to lie because it's 1 hour ahead now. Trying to stay awake a little bit as well, but mostly just chilling. What up, goated prank? What prank? Ooh, off to the ground. Wow. PSG shithousing Atletico Madrid. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Definitely touched Nuno Mendes there. See you later. See you, Jayesh. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Good night. Goated prank. Who's gonna win Jones versus Miocic fight? I have a feeling I don't see Miocic going past 2 rounds. Scheduled stream, but the big guy was sleeping. Actually, Farhan, it was an internet issue. Yeah. Some guy said that maybe Trey is it. Ray is that's why Sporting won. Yeah, well, that was a very interesting game, isn't it? The Jinx. Just an internet issue, really. Can't really do much about that. You can schedule it as much as you like. The internet doesn't participate and cooperate. Oh no, he should have squared it. Jan Oblak with a great save. Hakimi. Too greedy there. Too greedy. Oh, he could have easily cut it back there. Terrible choice. Oh, the headers miss. And the overlapping run by Marquinhos misses. Terrible. Terrible decision making there. Gallagher out for Lino. Does mobile data work? It's not good enough. It's not fast enough, anywhere fast enough for streaming. So yeah. Oof. Gallagher's still holding his ribs. That happened like 15 minutes ago. 78 minutes up. Think both teams are settling for a draw here. See the other scores. Any updates? Brest has scored 2 goals now. Still nil-nil at Bayern. 5-1 at Barcelona. Still time left. Fermin Lopez with a recent goal. Wow. 2-0 at Feyenoord. 1-0 at Inter. Still 1-1 here. Atlanta 1-1. Wow. Inter vs Arsenal is traumatizing. Traumatizing for who? So now, with this current win, Brest will finish third on the league table at the moment. Arsenal will be out of the top eight. Aston Villa will be in the top eight still, even though they lost to Brugge. Arsenal will be 13th as it stands. PSG will still be holding on to the space. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. If Stuttgart and Bayern could have gotten a result today, PSG would literally be 25th place right now. Fortunately, it's a draw at Bayern and it's a loss at Stuttgart. So PSG still still skirting chances here to qualify. Thought it would be a banger, but this shit is mid. I don't know why you thought it would be a banger, dude. Arsenal haven't been playing great recently. 80 minutes up, 10 minutes left. Diving run. Here we go. Nuno Mensch. Plays the ball off to Bradley Barcols. Cut back, cross, blocked. Oh, here we go. Oh, he fluffed it. He absolutely. Oh, he was offside. Doesn't matter, but he still fluffed it. There, Bradley Barcola. Absolutely fluffed. 18 attempts, 8 on target by PSG. 2 attempts, 2 on target by Atletico Madrid. 2 attempts, 2 on target, 1 goal. Crazy. DeMarco gonna cook now. Sub on. Told ya he's red. Yeah. They've rested a bunch, right? DeMarco, Thuram, Bastoni. Still winning. Cross comes. Good cross. Barcola. Plays it back. Nuno Mensch with a cross. Ooh. Great cross there. Good block there by Reinaldo. Oh, Bayern is leading at Benfica. Oh my god. Paris are slipping down. Paris are slipping down. Should guys try a Bruno and Barella swap? Don't think Borella wants to leave Italy. Love the idea though. Bayern scored. Musiala scored. Ooh, Feyenoord has pulled a goal back. Musa has scored, but they're on a red as well. Wow, on a red as well. Down to 10 men, but they did pull a goal back. PSG are currently PSG are currently in the last spot of qualifying right now, halfway into the group stage of the Champions League. Uh, the funny thing is, if Stuttgart didn't concede that Lookman goal, they would be equal on goal difference as well. Oh my god, it's getting worse and worse and worse for PSG. Bruno plus 30 minutes should be enough, right? It should be enough, but the problem is he doesn't want to play outside of Italy, dude. I think a lot of teams have been eyeing Barella in the last 2 years. He doesn't want to really leave Italy like most Italian players don't. So can't really make him, can you? Can't really make him because at the end of the day they can still reject moves. So as long as they can reject moves, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? 85 minutes done. Closing in on 86 minutes. Red Star Belgrade pulled another goal back 5-2 now. Mielsen scored. Mielsen. Salzburg scored a third goal 3-1 up. Now the game's over. 4 minutes left. Dauda Guindo scored. 87 minutes up. The Joe Rogan interview, Trump really changed the election. Kamala thought she had a chance. Do you think she had a chance though? I don't think she had a chance, dude. Those polling things clearly are not as accurate as people said they are. The polling results said she was up by 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. This is what happens when you try to game the system, dude. She was trying to like she was supposed to go on for an interview as well, but she like wanted it here, wanted it there, wanted in control. And Joe Rogan has no interest in doing that. Desiree Due coming on now. She wanted rights to edit the video if possible. The moment you tell Joe Rogan that you want rights to edit the video, he automatically doesn't want to do the interview anymore. And that's really good thing. It's a good thing he sticks to that because as he gets bigger, even if that's humanly possible, people will keep trying to do that. And the fact that he says no and he's okay with not interviewing her, it's perfect. And if you go to see, that's exactly what happened, right? no one gives Trump a chance to talk because it's always debate based. This time he did a smart thing. He did a round of podcasts. So he had two, three interviews for like 2, 3 hours each to have a discussion about this 292 to 26 Trump and Kamala exactly. So what is that? 74 votes, right? And they were polling. They call it points, right? The polling. She was up by what 30 points, 40 points, like in the last round of debates or last round of like the rallying tour before the voting began. She was way up apparently. I don't know what she was way up in. She wasn't way up in anything really. If you win by 70-ish votes, I don't know how you can be way up on anything. I used to believe Joe and Dana White are the same. Dembele out for Douay. Too little, too late, isn't it? 90th minute substitution. What's he supposed to do with what 3 minutes? Is he even going to get 3 minutes? There wasn't a lot of stops in this half. Let's see how many minutes they get. 90 minutes up. What's extra time? 3 minutes. Called it. Well, let's see if anyone can turn on some magic for 3 minutes. Highly unlikely considering what's been going on. Ooh, Slavia Prague has pulled a goal back. Olatunji scored. 3 minutes extra time. They're currently on 4 minutes of extra time though. 3 minutes been given. Goals anywhere else? No, Arsenal still losing. Atlanta scored 2 goals. That's it. The game's over. Zaniolo. 2.5 minutes there left. 89 minutes for Arsenal into Milan. There we go. Brest has finished 2-1. Fine. Benfica will be the only game that lasts past all this. I don't know what happened there, but it started way later. They're saying it started on time, but there was some delay for some reason. Halfway of extra times, and the Real Madrid downfall needs to be studied. They put too many chips on Mbappe, dude. They should have spent all that 270 million on a bunch of players. That's the truth. It's harsh. And a lot of people will tell you, oh, but we would have still wanted Mbappe. Well, then you pay for it. Vinicius Junior again, another penalty. Like, how many penalties has Real Madrid got this season already? Oh, here we go. Chance comes in. Oh my god, Akimi can't even cross the ball, man. So many opportunities here to do something. So many opportunities. Few seconds left. Imagine Vinny with Gyökeres. Atletico Madrid scored. I can't believe it. What is that? Their third shot, 2 goals. Unbelievable. The Parc des Princes. It's an absolute shithouse or place. Angel Correa scored. 90 plus 3. I think with a few seconds left, I think it's going to be full time as well. Luis Enrique. Hard luck, bud. Touches Touches them, couldn't get low enough. This giant beanpole touches him, the ball still goes in. Atletico Madrid beat PSG. I believe there's a few seconds there. Yeah, the game's over. Game is over, isn't it? Yep. Hakimi had all these chances to square it up. He decided not to. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Tomorrow, United versus Pauk, however you say it, at Old Trafford. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. I'm off to bed, man. I'm exhausted. Take care, guys. Good night.